Hey, everybody. Welcome back to CTT. My name is Ronan, and I'm with Liz Cross and 45 of our closest friends. And welcome to the Monday Morning Consciousness Transformation Technique Meditation. Liz, how are you?
I am doing very well. Thank you. How are you, Ronan? You sound wide awake. What did you have to drink this morning?
Oh, I don't get a chance to drink anything in the morning. I don't get a chance to eat anything in the morning. I just run straight to CTT after a long walk with a dog. And I wanted to tell people if they're interested, this is the last chance. There are 3 spots available for my TAP remote viewing course. Begins October 3rd, which is like right around the corner. But you had a question that somebody asked you about CTT. If you're interested in looking at that, you can email remoteviewit@gmail.com. Ask me questions. I'll set up a 15-minute free interview and see if it's right for you, or if it's not, that's fine too. Go ahead.
Yes, your remote viewing course. I tell you what, that mushroom cloud has got people in a big tiz. Have you heard about the mushroom cloud?
No, I don't follow fake remote viewers.
Oh no, Ronan, you can't say that. Oh God. So for those of you that do follow, there's a group. They've changed their name, Ronan. Have you noticed that?
I don't know. No.
They've said they've changed their name. So anyway, probably because they got their YouTube channel banned, and then they had to create a new YouTube channel. Now they've changed their name. But these guys, what people don't understand is they put out a mushroom cloud about 3 to 5 times a year. Now, Ronan, let me ask you this question, since you are an expert remote viewer. If you get a mushroom cloud or smoke in your session, okay, wouldn't you also get more information about the smoke? Instead of, there's going to be smoke somewhere in the world, there's a mushroom cloud somewhere in the world every month, probably every week, but it's not reported in the news. But at least every month there's a mushroom cloud. So one time they got a mushroom cloud, and then when they went back and scoured over the news, it was a firework factory blew up, right? But in your session, because I know that I would, in your session, wouldn't you get a building and like explosives and fireworks? I mean, wouldn't you get that?
Yeah, it's easy to do a temporal movement, determine what the cause of the explosion is, what the catalyst of it, what the aftermath is. And you want to look around like 3 hours or 3 days around that event to see what the events are. So you don't just get the event. You can move left, right, up, down, all around the target and find out what the real causal agent is, plus what the overall reaction is. It's not hard to do. And I don't see why you wouldn't try and do that as remote viewers.
Right. And they're just putting out the mushroom cloud. Why? Because fear sells, right? They know that by putting this information, like, oh, we see a mushroom cloud, join our Patreon or whatever to find out what it is. Loads of people join, and then they just go over their session. But to me, I'm like, no, in remote viewing, you would get clear cut things from your ideogram. So if it's a firework factory blowing up, right, you would know that it's from the base of your ideogram.
Anyway,
And then
don't
you
listen to
would
those
pull
guys.
the
They're a waste
perception
of energy.
on the recording. Oh my God. They'll ban me from their YouTube, I mean, from their Facebook pages.
We'll edit this out in post. You had a CTT question.
Yes. So the CTT question is affirmation tail ender process. Okay. So basically what we're doing. So today I want to clear out blockages that are standing in the way of us manifesting. So that's the affirmation, right? The affirmation is, if you're doing it for yourself, there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest. Make sure you use those words, easily and joyfully. Manifest the tearing down or the getting rid of the blockages that are standing in the way of my manifestation, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. But we'll just say manifestation because we're in a group setting. That part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. So as you're going through that round, you'll get negatives, or you should get negatives popping into that round, like, I don't deserve it, this isn't meant for me, this is a way of deviating from my soul path, what will people think of me, whatever these negatives are. So in the next round, you will let those go and heal. And you keep letting go of all of those negatives until you run out, basically, for that round. You run out, and then you close your session, and then maybe a few hours later, because you peeled the layer off, another layer of negatives will crop up. So then you do it again. There's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest whatever it is that I need to tear down the blockages to my manifestation. Okay. And then you'll have another round of negatives. So then you clear out those negatives again. And you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And this is where George would say it takes approximately 3 weeks. So if you're working on something diligently multiple times per day, and you're just clearing out all the negatives, right? Bang, 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 bang. And like I said, set a phone alarm. Set your alarm to make sure you're reminded to tap maybe 3, maybe even 5 times a day, however many you want to. It doesn't matter. And you clear out those negatives. It usually takes about 3 weeks to manifest. Now, bear in mind, it's always manifesting what you need, not what you want.
I know my
Okay.
spaceship hasn't turned up yet. I keep
Yeah.
tapping, but it's not
Well,
here.
I thought it had this morning when you didn't show. So,
Thought I got it.
Ryan, how would we word the affirmation about removing blockages to our manifestation? Can you think of proper wording, please?
Uh Yeah, I was thinking about that today. Let's say you live 80 years. That's 29,200 days. And each day you have a struggle. So over the course of your life, you have 30,000 days and you have more than one struggle a day. So you can't expect to clear out one a day, but that's a lot of struggle that we have. We all suffer through. So if we
Mm-hmm.
look at the optimum for the moment, I think it's important to address, it has to be the optimum stumbling block directly around us now and specify the time point.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You know what, Ronan? Over the weekend, and I've had, listen, don't think that Liz hasn't had struggle. Liz has had a lot of struggle. I actually said to myself, you know what? And this is the first time I've ever said this. I'm actually going to miss this lifetime for all of its trials and tribulations. When I was watching my 3-year-old play in the dirt outside and become a mess, head to toe, let's throw dirt in our hair and bulldoze and all of our toys and just throw everything everywhere. I thought, you know what? I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss this because we don't know what we're going to get in the next lifetime. So even though a lot of us have so many issues, you have to look at the beauty that you have in this lifetime, which obviously to me are like being able to do this and my kids. And I'm like, man, I'm really going to miss this lifetime. I don't ever want to leave. Obviously I will at some point, and I'll probably be one of those that becomes so deathly ill for weeks on end because I'll fight leaving that it becomes really difficult. People that don't fight leaving, they pass very easily and quickly without, usually free from pain. It's the people that fight it. They don't want to let go.
Hopefully, I've resolved my sound issue. If you do have any difficulty hearing me tapping or if I drop out, let me know. But to do
All right,
the
let's get
CTT tapping
started.
process, you're going to hug yourself and tap alternatively on your left shoulder with your right hand and your right shoulder with your left hand. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 as you repeat with me. And that's you're moving energy around inside your physical body. Let's roll.
Excellent. Let's roll. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as
as well as
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Just because I have a 3-year-old, please don't think I'm in my 20s. Far from it. All right. Second part is the optimum activation of our spiritual helpers. And no, it's not. The second part is the treasures. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability
the optimum ability
to see,
to see,
recognize,
use,
and enjoy the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
And lastly is the optimum activation of our spiritual helpers and divine teams. Okay, so let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our spirit teams
of all of our spirit teams
and divine helpers.
and divine helpers.
They will take away any and all dark energy
They will take away any and all dark energy
into the spirit world,
into the spirit world,
transmute it into white light positive karma
transmute it into white light positive karma
back into the universe.
back into the universe.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. The energy feels great this morning, gang. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, so here's our affirmation, right? And the affirmation is easily and joyfully. And what did you say, Ronan? The ability to
I don't know.
overcome the obstacles standing in the way of our manifestation.
I said remove the blocks from our optimum life and spiritual progress, like now, but whatever you want.
Okay. I like all of those terms. So, easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to remove any and all blockages standing in the way of our manifestation. And what was the spiritual line?
Of our spiritual optimum, well, I don't want to throw too many wrenches into the kitchen, but optimal spiritual progress now.
And our spiritual progress. Excellent. Let's go. Now, make sure you guys, tree roots around your ankles, bringing you down to the ground, white light coming over the top of you. Okay, that's how you ground and protect. You want to make sure you do that. Why, Liz? Because when we're manifesting, if somebody in this group, which personally, I don't think you should try to directly manifest money. I think you should leave it open. But if somebody in this group is working on their money blocks, well, someone's gain has to be another person's loss. And we don't want the loss to come from the group, right? Which is why I think that when you're working on manifestation, you hit the emotions instead of the direct, I need money. Okay. So you want to work on the emotions that are standing in the way of the manifesting money. That's more powerful than just trying to manifest money, because you can try to manifest money. You may find $10 or a 10-pound note on the ground, but your emotions are still there. Those emotions are still going to act as blockages. So I personally would encourage everybody today, as we're going through the manifestation, it's the optimum removal of the emotional you know what, let's change it to optimum removal of emotional blockages that are standing in the way of our manifestation. Because if we don't do that, then I know I've had this happen. Those of you in the group that for a long time, my husband backed the car into the wall, right? $4,000, fence blown down. Somebody's gain will be somebody's loss.
What was the modification sentence you made about that?
So the modification is easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to remove emotional blockages standing in the way of our ability to manifest.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember the early days of the pump and dump groups?
Oh, I
We were
remember.
pumping coins and it was working. But what was happening is after we pumped a coin and somebody made money, my fence got blown down, or my husband drives the car into the wall right next to the desk where I sit. It cost me $4,000, or a tree falls down. It's so, yeah, let's go for the emotions. Always go for the emotions. The emotions are more powerful anyway, because that's what's holding the blockages in place. And that's the same with illnesses too. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability
the optimum ability
to remove any and all
to remove any and all
emotional blockages
emotional blockages
that are standing in our way
that are standing in our way
when we are trying to manifest.
when we are trying to manifest.
And also,
And also
and what was the spiritual line again,
blocks our
Vernon?
spiritual progress.
That blocks our spiritual progress.
Or progress if you're in Canada.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. You know, it just came through to me, Ronan, that me and you are like RV rebels. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
Yeah, we've broken away from the mainstream. All right. What did you get?
My left foot is tingly, and I still feel like I'm trying to bail water out of a canoe. So there's always a, a hole.
I wonder if your emotions are trapped in your foot. Yeah, see, somebody else feels tingly and warm. Yeah, I wonder if those are, you see, those little signs that you guys are getting, right? My feet actually feel warm. It really, over time, we may not pay attention to it, but then they manifest into some sort of, well, you know, as you're older, you might not be able to walk because you've never released those trapped emotions that were being held in your foot. That's very interesting. And you're still trying to scoop the water out of the boat.
Right.
It's almost like this is a never-ending progress. No matter how much water you're scooping out, you're not patching the hole. That's what I got.
Right.
So we have to patch the holes. If you don't repair the boat's going down, no matter how much you scoop the water out.
Right.
Ooh, powerful. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We cannot seem to locate
We cannot seem to locate
the root cause of these deep-seated emotions.
the root cause of these deep-seated emotions.
Our boats cannot be repaired.
Our boats cannot be repaired.
We're just trying to salvage the sinking ship.
We are just trying to salvage the sinking ship.
We don't know where the target is.
We don't know where the target is.
It could be contained anywhere in the body.
It could be contained anywhere on the bottom.
Our consciousness is broken.
Our consciousness is broken.
And it's beyond repair.
And it is beyond repair.
Anything else?
Negative.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Ooh, information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
You know what I got? Before I lose it, I'll tell you. We're just like putting a Band-Aid on the wound, and we just run around putting the fires out all the time. What did you get?
I got a Zen garden, but I felt like I was the sand being raked. Instead of being the rake. You what?
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I just felt like there's so many different parts to it that, you know, you have so many different pieces you're trying to pick up. It's like trying to pick up the sand in a Zen garden, keep it organized.
And it's also a redistribution. Because when you're running the rake through the sand, you're redistributing the energy. So it's almost like, yeah, we're redistributing all the little pieces, rearranging the internal furniture. Okay. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There is a part of all of us that knows how to.
Let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
We just run around putting the fires out.
We just run around putting the fires out.
We are in survival mode.
We are in survival mode.
We are redistributing the sand.
We are redistributing the sand.
And even though we're raking it,
And even though we are raking it,
we may not even make a difference.
we may not even make a difference.
What else? There's too much arguing going on.
There's too much arguing going on.
My life is extremely stressful.
My life is extremely stressful. I'm being pulled in too many different directions.
I'm being pulled in too many different directions. I can't concentrate on myself.
Right. I can't concentrate on myself.
I have no time for me.
I have no time for me.
I'm just working to pay bills.
I'm just working to pay bills.
What else?
I'm focusing on other people's problems and not my own.
I'm focusing on other people's problems and not my own. It's too difficult.
It's too difficult.
I don't even know where to start.
I don't even know where to start.
And when I start to process these problems,
And when I start to process these problems,
another one comes up.
another one pops up like whack-a-mole.
Yeah, whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole with the problems. That's a good one, Ronan. What else?
I feel like I have to walk on eggshells around everybody, but nobody walks on eggshells around me.
I feel like I have to walk on eggshells around everybody, but no one walks on eggshells around me. I'm stuck in suspended animation.
I'm stuck in suspended animation.
Analysis paralysis.
Analysis paralysis.
I don't know how to move forward.
I do not know how to move forward.
I cannot be proactive.
I cannot be proactive.
What else?
I miss my connection to my higher self.
I miss my connection to my higher self, and I don't know how to reconnect.
And I don't know how to reconnect.
I detached a long time ago.
I detached a long time ago.
My feet are stuck in the mud.
My feet are stuck in the mud.
This is just one lifetime, one long lifetime of inactivity.
This is just one long lifetime of inactivity, of
Too difficult to
stagnancy.
move forward.
Too difficult to move forward.
Confused on what is the right thing to do.
Confused on what is the right thing to do.
Hate that we have to have hindsight
I hate that we have to have hindsight.
instead of foresight.
Well, take my class instead of foresight.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
I just got that I feel like I've lost my voice as a mime. Like I can't speak. No one will listen. So verbalizing the problems are not going to bring solutions. They're just going to make other people angry at me.
Yeah. So we're not heard. And we seem to be stuck in this perpetual suspended animation. Like we're running around in a glass box and we're trying to get out of the box, but we can't.
I did get a glass box. Yes.
Ooh, Ooh, I knew that, Ronan. I knew that. Okay. That's what I got too. I wondered where I got that glass box from. Okay. Excellent. So that's what we are. We're like in this glass box, And but the thing is, even though we have goals that we're working towards, we can't seem to get past the glass wall, right? We can see our goals and we enjoy getting towards our goals and meeting our goals, and maybe the box is getting pushed a little closer, but we can't just quite reach them. Wow. Okay, let's tap. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are trapped in the glass box.
We are trapped in the glass box.
We're miming
We are miming
because nobody can hear us anyway.
because no one can hear us anyway.
No one cares.
No one cares.
Even if I do tell them my problems, they don't listen.
Even if I tell them my problems, they don't listen.
We've lost the ability to be human.
We have lost the ability to be human.
We are moving closer towards the goals,
We are moving closer to the goal,
but the glass wall is standing in the way.
but the glass wall is standing in the way.
What else?
The goalposts keep getting moved further and further out.
The goalposts keep getting moved further and further away. My goals keep changing.
My goals keep changing.
I can't understand why I'm on a path of constant spiritual change.
I can't understand why I'm on a path of constant spiritual change.
Is this supposed to benefit me?
Is this supposed to benefit me?
What else?
Sorry, I yawned. That's good for now.
Okay. I am not powerful.
I am not powerful.
Those that are in control are more powerful than me.
Those that are in control are more powerful than me.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. A lot of sadness coming through. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
Lots of sadness coming through. I'm getting, why is my soul working against me instead of for me? What did you get?
I got cubism, like a painting that is in cubes instead of in brushstrokes. So it's almost like an AI of reality. We're trying to put, I think what it's saying is we're trying to live a life of higher existence here on Earth, and we can't. We're stuck in a lower density.
Well, that's actually very true. I mean, look, we're in the human body, so we are stuck at a lower vibrational, lower density, okay? And that's very true. And the fact that we have limited brain capacity, okay, that is what stops us from being all-knowing. That's what stops us from like we got in the tapping round. I'm sick of the hindsight. I want the foresight, because with limited brain capacity, that's all, most of us has, myself included. Hindsight's a fine thing, isn't it? Well, if I only knew then what I knew now. Okay. And that's because the way that our brains are structured and everything is a mathematical process, all energy is a mathematical equation. And as we're going through the issue, whatever the issue is, we're doing those mathematical equations complex to our brain because of our limited brain capacity. So we are at a lower vibrational plane. We are in a lower density. And that's how it's supposed to be. If we came here with our full brain capacity, we don't need to be here. We don't need to be here. What's the point? And don't forget, we chose this. We chose this. We chose to reincarnate here. And we know that we have limited brain capacity coming down here. Well, I'm going to learn this and I'm going to learn that, but as we're here now with our conscious minds, it's, I got the soul is working against me and not for me. And that happens very frequently. If you get in that war, that battle with your soul, you're going to lose. You will lose. Okay. The conscious mind will never win that war, ever. Because you're fighting against complex mathematical equations, complex programming that's already predetermined, and you're in a battle. You cannot mathematically solve those equations with your conscious mind. The soul has already got it pre-programmed. And if this mathematical problem solving was easy, well, then we would have more power. But in order to keep us more subservient or on a lower plane, dimensional plane, we can't solve those equations. It's really bad. I mean, when you think about it in those terms, it's really difficult. What we're doing is not made for wimps, right? Coming down here is not for the weak. It's for the really strong. Yet when we come down here, we think we're weak. Actually, coming down here is for the strong. Because we're saying we can handle it. All right, so let's tap on that. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
We feel weak.
We feel weak.
These problems are too intense.
These problems are too intense.
We are not in full possession of the facts.
We are not in full possession of the facts.
Our souls seem to be working against us and not for us.
Our soul seems to be working against us and not for us.
We have limited brain capacity.
We have limited brain capacity.
We are disadvantaged.
We are disadvantaged.
Because we are unable to solve.
Because we are unable to solve.
These complex mathematical.
These complex and mathematical.
Energetic and emotional.
Energetic and emotional.
Equations.
Equations.
What else? We're sad.
We are sad. We are out of vibration.
We're operating on a lower vibrational plane.
We're operating on a lower vibrational plane.
Lower density.
Lower density.
We don't believe we're strong.
We don't believe we are strong.
We're angry about the programming.
We are angry about the programming.
How low can you go? Somebody said.
How low can you go?
Because we've obviously designed some things very low, very difficult in this lifetime.
We have designed something very low, very difficult in this lifetime.
What else? Lots of frustration and anger.
Lots of frustration and anger coming apart at the seams.
Yeah, coming apart at the seams. Why do I have to go into these deep dives to become aware?
Why do I have to go into these deep dives to become aware?
What else?
My box feels empty.
My box feels empty. How do I reconnect to source and soul?
How do I reconnect to source and soul?
Anything else?
No.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, I know who this is from. I self-sabotage and I'm standing in my own way. And you know who you are. I know they're laughing right now. Woo! That's exactly what I thought. I was like, okay, why did you do that? I self-sabotage and stand in my own way. So when things started to get a little easier for this particular person in the group, right? I'm sorry I'm laughing, but I think you're just so cute. What do? You go and do something and screw it up. It's like, okay, now let's inject an element of danger. Oh my God, what did you get?
Oh, I felt like someone feels jealous of the success and the breezy, easy flow of other people's lives. And they get trapped in that jealousy feeling.
But some people make it sound easy, right? It's like
They have their own
you know,
struggles, but people are just projecting on them, and it's the jealousy is what's holding them back.
mm, 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 mm. Wow. Okay. So let's tap on that. Okay, I stand in my own way. I create my own obstacles. Or EastEnders. Judy, they won't know what that means over here, love. I used to watch that show, East Bloody Enders. I can't, it's such a heavy commitment. It's like a British soap opera. It's on God knows how many nights a week. Albert Square. Yeah. Coronation Street. No, 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 no. Right. My dad does that. Whenever there's like a bit of drama in the house, my dad will go, no, 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 no. Okay. Only the Brits will know what I'm talking about. So let's tap. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
When things start to go great,
When things start to go great,
I'm starting to see a turnaround.
I'm starting to see it turn around.
I deliberately make a choice
I deliberately make a choice
to stand in my own way.
to stand in my own way.
I create my own blockages.
I create my own what?
Blockages.
Blockages.
I have now inserted an element of danger
I've now inserted an element of danger
just to spice things up.
just to spice things up.
Because when life starts to get a little easy,
When life starts to get a little easy,
it scares me.
it scares me.
If I create my own danger, I don't have to wait for the universe to send it to me.
If I create my own danger, I don't have to wait for the universe to send it to me.
I am unworthy.
I am unworthy.
What else?
I am jealous.
I am jealous. How come they make it look so easy?
How come they make it look so easy?
And I am struggling so much.
And I'm struggling so much.
What else? How come I took these things for granted
How can I take these things for granted
when I had things going well for me? I
when
took
I
it for granted.
have things going well for me?
I took it for granted. Now things are not going well, and I feel like a fool.
Now things are not going well, and I feel like a fool. I just need the right equation or program.
I just need the right equation or program. I can't seem to find it.
I cannot seem to find it.
What else?
I need the golden key.
I knew you were going to say that. I need the golden key, and I'm reaching for it in a room full of darkness.
I'm reaching for it in a room filled with darkness.
Anything else?
No.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Oh my God, I feel so much better, but it's like this was exhausting. I feel tired. How are you guys feeling?
Some of them feel good. Some of them feel pain. It's a little bit tired, exhausted, winded.
Yeah, but that's because we made some headway, right? So a lot of times when you're, removing energy is exhausting. Why, Liz? Why? Well, I'll tell you. Lucky you have me to tell you. I'll tell you because as we're doing basically the tapping, right, is stimulating the energy to rearrange and to do that exchange. Well, in order to do that energetic exchange, we are processing, and we're processing by solving complex mathematical physics equations. So unbeknownst to the conscious mind, that's what our energy fields are doing, right? And it's tiring. Have you ever sat there solving complex mathematical equations for an hour? Right? It's tiring. It's exhausting. So don't be alarmed if you do feel tired at the end of a session. Just take it easy, especially if you guys are doing a past life session with me, right? I always say just plan to take like the rest of the day off because you will be sitting there processing, processing, processing. And that is a necessary component after you do the past life stuff. And even this stuff, you need to process. All right. So everybody's feeling good. All right. So let's close. Now, we're going to easily and joyfully manifest optimum guidance, positive emotional fulfillment, gratitude, self-love, and the ability to heal these deep, deep wounds. Okay? All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum guidance,
optimum guidance,
positive emotional fulfillment,
positive emotional fulfillment,
gratitude,
gratitude,
self-love,
self love,
and the ability to heal
and the ability to heal
these exceptionally deep
these exceptionally deep
emotional wounds.
emotional wounds.
in all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
in all of those wonderful spaces that we have just opened up.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving this love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
That feels better. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. As always, Ronan and I will hold for questions.
We will hold for questions. Thanks so much. And we'll see you guys next time.